5 in 5, 5 questions with 5 minutes to answer on your specialist subject area, which of course is employee wellbeing. So let's get into it.
I think for me, the biggest concern of the impact of well-being in technology, my biggest concern is probably around about the overuse of technology when it comes to well-being. You know, it's becoming reliant on technology, and in doing that, I think you lose the sense of yourself, that kind of self-efficacy. You know, what do I know about me? What am I feeling? And you're relying on tech to kind of tell you stuff. A little bit around about that. So that's my biggest fear around about it. I think it has a huge amount to give, but that over reliance on it is probably the biggest issue I think that we're facing at the moment. I think the simple one thing that people can just start doing to improve relationship is understand the tech that they're actually using. Understand about it and understand what it does for you, and be aware of that, be knowledgeable about it, and don't just follow it because somebody else is doing it. Actually find out what it does for you, know about it, and use it properly. That's the biggest one. The thing that I think people should stop doing, which is probably going to be the most difficult thing for people, but the thing I really kind of focus on, most people have their phone within 1 meter of them for 24 hours a day.
Yeah.
Put your phone in another room at some point, right, and see what difference it actually makes to you.
Yeah, awesome.
I think probably the biggest benefits of technology from a wellbeing perspective are that it's accessible for all now. You know, you've got it. It's sitting on your phone. Everybody's sitting there with a phone. It's accessible for everybody. It's not a case of you have to pay, 50 quid a month to feel better, or you need to do this or that. It's accessible, and it's become accessible and more accessible over the last year or so.
Perfect.
I think by far and away the most exciting thing about the future for wellbeing tech is that we're starting to get to the general population. It's no longer about people that love going to the gym, or it's no longer about people that love mindfulness. It's now accessible for the general population, and we're starting to get to that big group as opposed to targeted littler groups, because I think wellbeing, it's become such a talked about subject over the last 12 months that suddenly massive tech companies are seeing that there's actual value in it, rather than it just being about fitness apps or mindfulness apps. It's now become about the general population, which is great.
Awesome. Alan, you are a gentleman. Thank you very much.